I'm going to turn first to, if it's okay with Senator Mendez, to my ranking, and then Senator Menendez.
Thank you. The great Pakistani poet Parveen Shakir wrote, "They insist upon evaluating the firefly in the daylight. The children of our age have grown clever." Malula Yousafzai never met the great Urdu poet Parveen Shakir, as their lives missed each other by several years. Shakir's life was cut short by an auto accident in 1994. But Malala's courage, vibrancy, and wit would have made her smile. It would have made her proud that a young woman was standing up so strongly. Unfortunately now, because of the actions of extremists in the Pakistani Taliban, young women must fight for the right to go to school. Malala, in her young life, insisted on exposing the firefly to daylight. Her crime, as seen by the Taliban, is to believe in enlightenment, to believe that out of the darkness, tolerance can glow and overcome and overpower ignorance. Shakir would have been pleased by Malala's actions. You see, Shakir was highly educated in a pre-Taliban Pakistan, 2 master's degrees and a PhD. She taught and published poetry to widespread acclaim. Malala knew if the Taliban won, there would never be another Parveen Shakir come out of Pakistan. There would never be another Benazir Bhutto. That's why she fought. Asia Bibi is a Pakistani Christian who sits on death row for blasphemy. She says it all began when she drew water from a Muslim well. As she was filling her bowl with water, the crowd formed chanting, "Death, death to the Christian." She pleaded for her life. She was pelted with stones, punched in the face, and dragged through the streets. The local imam finally intervened, only to say, "If you don't want to die, convert to Islam." The crowd descended on her again, pelting her with sticks and stones. Finally, the police stopped the attack, and she was grateful, only to be arrested by the police for blasphemy. She's been sitting for 5 years on death row in Pakistan. Meanwhile, the U.S. taxpayer has forked over billions of dollars to the Pakistani government, which officially condones the persecution of Christians. Many countries that receive U.S. foreign aid have laws that officially discriminate against Christians and women. Persecution of women is wrong. Persecution of Christians is wrong. Persecution of women or Christian in the name of any religion is wrong, and our aid money should have conditions upon it. We should not give 1 dime of aid to countries that persecute women or Christians. Some say our aid projects our power. These same people, though, resist any conditions on our aid. Time after time, I've attempted to attach restrictions to aid to Egypt, to Pakistan, to the Palestinian Authority, and yet the majority in Congress and in the Senate has resisted every attempt to attach conditions. We should not send aid to countries who have official policies that discriminate against women and religious liberty. We are being taxed to send money to countries that are not only intolerant of Christians, but openly hostile. Christians are imprisoned and threatened with death for their beliefs. Our job as the powerful is to use our might to speak to those who cannot. Whether that is the bully pulpit of our foreign aid, our State Department, our immigration policy, or our trade policy, we should not be giving money without restrictions to people who violate basic human rights. I'm glad to be a part of this, and I think this is a good step forward. Thank you, Sharon.
Thank you, Senator. Mr.